Hello, it's Jason Hornung here. Welcome to this video. What you're going to discover today is a Facebook ad tip that will show you how to best utilize your ad dollars so that you can spend as little as possible in testing to figure things out and then maximize your ROI once you do figure things out. Now, let me tell you, this is based off of a lot of information. You see, we've been running Facebook ads exclusively for clients since 2013, and we spent over $30 million on testing, tweaking, and refining these things. So this information that I'm sharing with you today is based on real-world results that are working right now. We run this traffic for people, and I'm going to go into my Facebook ad account and illustrate some of this stuff to prove to you that this is how it really works right now. Okay, so I have a lot of people that come to me every single month wanting to know how to make their Facebook ads work, and one of the biggest issues that I see with the clients that I work with comes right down to this question of budgets and spending their ad dollars, because most people are working on shoestring type budgets. They don't have a lot of money that they can work with, and they're uncertain of how do I best spend this money. Now, the specifics of your circumstances are really going to dictate how you're going to spend your money to be most effective. All right, so let me walk through some common scenarios, and I'll give you some strategies that you can use for how to leverage your budget depending on what category you fall into. All right, now the most common category is people that are starting completely from scratch. They've never run an ad. They've never run this offer. It's like a brand new business, all right? In that scenario, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to spend all of your money on testing your front-end cold traffic ads to get your messaging worked out right on the ads, to figure out your target audiences that respond to your messaging, and to get the data in your marketing funnel that you need to make your iterations and optimization decisions that will allow your funnel metrics to work out right along with your ads so that you're profitable. So when you're starting from scratch, you don't have anything figured out, your budget's going to all be weighted towards your front-end cold traffic ads. Now, as you start getting people coming through the system, assuming again that you're starting from scratch, what we do in our agency over time is we start heavy on everything's on the cold traffic because we're trying to get data into the funnel. But once we get data into the funnel and we start to build retargeting audiences, we start to shift some of our budget from that cold traffic over into the retargeting, or we add more budget into the retargeting depending on, again, the circumstances. But if we're on a limited budget, we want to take some of it out of that cold traffic and get it into the warm traffic, because that's where we start to generate a lot more of the sales. So the budgets shift over time. So assuming you're starting from scratch, everything's cold traffic, and then we shift it over to where eventually we have a mix between cold traffic and warm traffic. Now, if you are an established business and maybe you just haven't done paid traffic, this is another scenario that we see quite frequently. People have an offline business, or maybe they have some kind of coaching business or some other business where they've got SEO traffic or Amazon or something. They've never had to do paid traffic before. Well, if you're already getting traffic coming to your website and there's organic stuff going on, then what we can do is we actually can start with retargeting traffic, and we can leverage most of your budget there. That's a better use for that scenario, because you can pick up and generate a lot of revenue right away in sales because people have already engaged with you. And then you can focus in on your cold traffic on the back end. That's a lot easier way to work your way into doing cold traffic and paid ads. And so in that scenario, you'd actually start with more money on the warm traffic side, and then you would back some of that out into the cold traffic. Right? So you see how the circumstances of your situation are really going to kind of dictate how you're weighting your budget. But ultimately what you want to do is you want to stick your money into finding the things that are going to work, and you want to go at the lowest hanging fruit that you possibly can to find that stuff out, because that's going to cost you the least amount of money in your testing. And then once you figure out what's working, then you put all your money behind the stuff that's working. Okay, so that's one of the common things that I see with my coaching clients when they come in is we'll teach them how to start doing their testing, and then they get things that are working, and instead of putting the money behind the things that are working, they start doing more testing. trying to find other things that work. And that's the mistake to make. Like once you got something that's working, you put more money behind it and you get more out of it. And you leverage as much out of it as you can. So that's really how you go about managing your budgets and making all this stuff work within the Facebook environment. Right now, what we're gonna do is, I just wanna show you real quick on the screen here. I'm gonna go to a screen and I'm gonna show you how when you find something that's working, you stick and you put your money behind it. All right, so in analyzing my campaign right here, I know that these sales are profitable for me. So as you can see, I'm spending a lot more of my money in this campaign. Now I got a whole bunch of ad sets in here. I'm not gonna go into any of those individually, mostly because I don't wanna reveal all of my settings and stuff. But as you can see, I'm spending more money in here because this one is proving out to be more profitable for me. And I've got less money being spent here because I'm testing stuff in here. All right, so when you find the things that work, you pound on it and you leverage as much of it as you can. Right? So if you go ahead and follow those instructions, you'll be able to get more out of your Facebook ads today. Do you believe that you have to be some kind of great writer in order to put together Facebook ads that convert? Well, I'm telling you, that's actually nonsense. Do you believe that you have to have some kind of mystical settings or know something that will allow you to target buyers properly on Facebook that's just being held from you? Well, that's nonsense too. And do you believe that you actually have to have like really deep pockets with a lot of money to burn in order to test and find out what's actually going to work for you so you can be profitable with Facebook ads? Well, that's nonsense too. Hey, my name is Jason Hornung. I'm the founder of JH Media LLC. We specialize in creating profitable Facebook ads for ourselves and our clients. We've spent over $30 million since 2013 profitably doing so. And what I have for you today is something super, super, super exciting that's going to solve all three of those problems for you. You see, what it is it's a free PDF along with 2 videos that's going to walk you through a campaign that we put together for a client that produced over $1 million in revenue at better than a 2-to-1 return on ad spend. On the PDF, what you're going to see is an actual copy of the ad, the full ad, along with a complete breakdown of all the elements of the ad so you can understand why it works and how to put it together for your own business. On top of that, you're going to get a video that walks you through exactly how I did that. So you can see that and you can hear it and you can learn how to apply it into your own business. Then the next thing is you're going to get a second video that'll walk you through what I call our lazy man's guide to targeting buyers with Facebook ads. This is the exact process that we use for ourselves and our clients to find all the profit-producing targets that our tender little hearts desire so that we can put ads like I teach you out to those targets and start to bring in the profits that make the bank account balance go up and up and up. Then the last thing is throughout both of those videos, you're going to actually see how we launch campaigns at as little as $5 a day for testing budgets, and we can find out how things are working and not working, turn off our losers, and then scale up our winners so that we can create profitable ad campaigns and get them to the max level of profit as possible. So if that's something that's interesting to you, which I can't imagine why it wouldn't be, all you got to do is you got to click one of the buttons that's here. There should be, if you're on desktop, it'll be like in the lower right-hand corner. If you're on mobile, it'll be in like the upper right-hand corner or left-hand corner. I don't know, I'm probably pointing the wrong area. But either way, you click one of those buttons, it's going to take you out to my page. You can register to receive this PDF and these 2 free videos, and you'll get them delivered to your email instantly so that you can go ahead and you can go through it, you can learn, you can apply it in your business, and you can start making money with your Facebook ads today.